evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I am at Proton Acara Johan 4S Center to check out the newly launched Proton X90. This is the flagship model. So I'm just going to make a very short walk around video just to briefly go through around the car and see what this feature has to offer. Alright, so here's the spec list. So there are total of 4 variants: Standard, Executive, Premium and Flagship. You can pause the video to check out the specs different and price. Alright, now let's look at the car. So this is the competitor of the Mazda CX-8 as well as the Kia Sorento. So the Proton X90 right now is considered a flagship SUV coming from Proton. Alright, so now let's check out the exterior look of the car. So right now the Proton X90 somehow didn't follow the family design of the X50 and X70, whereby it comes with the infinite width. Alright, but it still has the Thundercat logo. So now let's go the nearer. So this is the headlight cluster, full LED right now. This is the daytime running lights. That's the LED fog lights. So the grille there is mimicking the Mercedes-Benz AMG feeling. Alright, looks really nice as well. And as you can see, there's a 360-degree camera above the Proton badge. Down here there are some garnishing to make the car look more rugged. So right now this car is using a 1.5 liter TGDI engine, same as the X50 flagship, but with the extra electric motor assist, the BSG. So the power figure is around 170 more horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque, paired to a 7-speed wet clutch DCT. So let's check out the rims. So the rims are finished in 90-inch dual-tone polish. So here's the side profile of the Proton X90. It is very long, so it's about the size of the Mazda CX-8 and the Kia Sorento. So you get front and rear disc brake, and special for the Malaysian market, the Proton X90 gets the rear multi-link suspension instead of torsion beam in the China market. This because that this X90 must suit the unique road condition of Malaysia. Therefore, Proton engineers have re-engineered the rear suspension system to be multi-link, so that it will be more comfortable during the undulation. So this is the new color from Proton, a dark blue color. So this is the 48 volt system, EMS. So now let's check inside the car. It does have keyless entry, electronic adjustment seats, black Napa leather seats, and you can adjust the just like Toyota Alphard. It has like you can adjust the height of the headrest. So this is the new steering system from Proton. It does have adaptive cruise control for the flagship model. This is the new LCD middle cluster. Very nice looking. Alright, let's close the door. Very solid doors. So this is the grip handle. Very solid. And one thing about the X90 is the whole door panel are wrapped in full leather upholstery, but unfortunately it's all in black instead of other color combination, but all are finished in soft touch, which is very nice. It does have ambient lighting. So overall the interior looks very premium. Alright, doesn't remind people of the Proton right now. So this is the 12.25 inch infotainment display, but it still doesn't support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's the at-last system. So this is the auto parking system. This to activate a 360-degree camera is more higher res than the Proton X70, and the graphics are nicer. You can front view, left, right, back. You can move to 3D view. As you can see, the display are very crisp. Even which doors are open are also shown right here, which is very nice. You can see the side back view, front side views, 180-degree view. Right. So here's the buttons. You get dual zone climates. While you're adjusting, the screen will also will show what are you adjusting. It does have auto climates. These are rubberized. You can put your phones. There are 2 USB ports right here. So here's the gear knob, the T-shaped gear knobs. So here's the buttons. Drive mode. As you can see, when you twist, it will change to sport mode, and it has the animation, eco, sport, comfort mode. Very nice and simple graphic. Alright, the overall interior quality has been massively improved over the X70 and X50. You have these unique patterns, electronic parking brake, auto hold, 2 cup holders, rubberized. Right here you get a glove box, open in this manner, mimicking the BMW and Mercedes design. And these leather seats are quite comfy. You get a Bose switch right here also. Alright, this reminds me of the RTX 4090, the graphic card, alright? Which it looks good in person, but in the picture it sort of looks very cheap, but you can see get some design so that it looks more interesting. There's one ambient lighting here as well, leather wrap dashboard. Up here is finished in hard plastic, unfortunately, but this part is very soft touch, and this part is very leather. This to pop open the power tailgate. All 4 windows in this car are fully automatic. Okay, so these door handles are less likely to break compared to the X50 and X70. It's more solid, even though it's plastic coated, but it feels more solid. Okay, so the pedals are hanging type instead of the organ pedals. You get a footrest, and down here you get a very deep tunnel. You can store your bags. Underneath you get a 12-volt socket.
Actually, now I have.
Now let's get to the back seat. The doors are all finished in leather, so Proton did not cut costs at the back door section. Very premium, alright? Which justifies the 150,000 price tag. Automatic windows, grip handle, speakers, door pockets. And for the flagship is the captain seat. For the executive and premium and standard is a 7-seater, meaning it's a bench seat. Right here you get a adjustable armrest, same design as Volkswagen. Alright, you can adjust the height depending on what you need. So the legroom, pretty nice for a 7-seater SUV, 6-seater SUV. Alright, this is the blower. You can adjust the blower for the rear aircon vents. You get individual aircon vents for each row. This is to adjust the fan speed. This is the seat cooling function. Quite nice for Malaysia weather. 1 USB-C and 1 USB port. Now you get some storage, 6 pocket. So here's the center tunnel. One thing, note that this center hump is rather tall, so if you want to get to the third row seat, you might need to angle your body a bit. So here's the interior look from the rear. Looks very premium now. So for the flagship, it gets a panoramic sunroof, a frameless rear mirror. So now let's get to the third row seat. I'll just use the center tunnel, alright? So in the third row seat, just now I demonstrate the front. For my height, 170 cm, I get about 1 fist and more. But for the third row seat, I get about 2 fists, which is kinda nice for a 7-seater SUV, because sometimes something like that. Nissan X-Trail, they only offer 5+2. Basically, both 2 last seat is for kids. But as you can see, the seat already slide the most backward, but I still get 1 fist of legroom. So this shows that this X90 is a very big SUV. So Proton market it as a D segment SUV to compete against the Mazda CX-8, the Kia Sorento. Alright. At the third row seat, you have no way to adjust the temperature. You only can adjust at the front there. Individual fan speed, there are no temperature control. But you do get USB ports at the back for both sides, cup holders, and the place to put your phone. So well thought of Proton this time, alright. You get adjustable headrests, and the seat back here is also comfortable, alright. It's not a small size seat, it's a full size seat as the front, alright. But the seat bench is a bit low, but it's acceptable for a 3-row SUV, as you can see. Right, these are all made in black Napa leather. Okay, very comfy to sit. And the headliner is all finished in cream so that you don't feel claustrophobic when sitting at the rear. So right here, as you can see. But one thing weird about it is it doesn't come with a tonneau cover because this slot doesn't look like you can store a tonneau cover. Alright, so I guess this X90 doesn't come with a tonneau cover. So this is the amount of room. If the second row seat is on the most backward position. So now let's get. If you notice, the rear doors are significantly longer than the front doors. This is to let the rear passenger to egress and ingress more easier. The fuel cap is the tab type, something like Continental cars. This is the amount of boot space. When the third row seat is up, quite limited. But you can always fold the third row seat down for more room. So here's the back look. Here's the rear fog lights. Obviously, this is the tail lights. Quite small in my opinion in a big SUV like this. Proton wording proudly presented right here. And the wiper is on the windscreen. This shows that this is a premium SUV. If it's some budget SUV, it will be putting at this tailgate. So to open the tailgate, you need to locate a lever at the Proton X90 logo right here. So you press it. It does have kick sensors, alright. But now key is not with me, so I cannot demonstrate it. And down here, you do get some tire repair, some tools. You can fold down the rear seat by pulling this strap. So you pull, it will fold down flat. Alright, let me demonstrate again. Flat. But because this is a 6-seater SUV, so the middle row seat can't be fold down flat. But if it's a 7-seater, the bench seat type, it can fold down flat. Alright. So to close it, just locate a button right here. But never mind this custom. So this is the overall look of the Proton X90. Okay, what do you think about the car? And the third row window is big enough so the third row passenger doesn't feel claustrophobic. Right? So this is basically a very quick walk around video of this 2023 Proton X90. So be sure to subscribe, like and share my videos.